So go over and bring in Cornel West, who's been, out on these college campuses in the past, protesting himself. We've seen the video. We've talked to you about it after it's happened. Respond to what you just heard from Amanda, and also to the president's pronouncement on social media.
First, my dear brother McShane, racism is evil. I don't care if it's racism against Palestinians, racism against Jews, racism against Arabs, racism against black people, racism against white people. Racism is evil, and we have to be consistent. There has to be some moral and spiritual content to what we're talking about. Now, to hear Trump, I mean, good God, Brother Trump's gangsterism is just out of control. Here, he's just committed 2 war crimes in utterance, saying he wants ethnic cleansing and he wants to take the land and turn it into Trump Gaza. Well, that's anti-Palestinian racism. He wouldn't say that about whites. He wouldn't say that about Jews. So that he's got to keep track of his own racism.
Do you think some of these protests, though, you've been out there, so you're there you are climbing the fence. Do you think some of this has crossed the line, though? There has been too much, anti-Semitism? I mean, there has been some anti-Semitism documented here.
Right. Every movement has certain xenophobic elements, and you have to be critical of that. But the dominant voices in trying to keep track of a vicious genocide and ethnic cleansing and apartheid-like condition is one in which people are raising moral issues. That's why you have large numbers of Jewish brothers and sisters who are courageous enough to do that with Jewish voices for peace. But of course, there's been some anti-Jewish racism, and we say there is no patience for that. But then on the Zionist side, are you dealing with the anti-Palestinian racism in your own movement when we're critical of Israeli policies? Are we always anti-Jewish and anti-Semitic? That's precisely the kind of hypocrisy we have to call into question and attempt to be morally and spiritually consistent and constant. And it's hard to do that in these Trump moments because, his gangster sensibility makes it difficult.
What's going to happen then? Are these protests going to continue, or someone like you you wouldn't, I'm sure someone like you wouldn't be necessarily, quote unquote, scared off. You've been around a long time and doing this a long time, but it might, for other people, might see that and say, I don't want to go to jail, or someone who's not from the country, he's threatening to deport people.
Well, no, I can understand that. And I think that's wrong. And I think Sister Berman is right in terms of her attempt to be libertarian and to defend the right of people, even when you disagree with them. But you have to have courage, though, brother. You have to be willing to pay a cost when you're bearing witness to truth and justice and love. And we're at a moment now where to be courageous means you end up going to jail, or you can end up actually being deported. And that's simply the time. These are the times in which we live.
But you'll keep at it.
Oh, I'm going to keep at it until the day I die. Absolutely.
It's good to see you again. I always enjoy talking to you. We look at both sides of every issue. It's always a fascinating conversation, at the very least. It's good to see you again. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.